up?
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So, well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
Say no more.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony Davis retired? Come on, how can he not be on that list?
No, what we're talking about, he's a great defender.
He's an okay defender.
However, he's a great defender, but I think, because he's such an all-around player, we kind of take some of it.
Stop it, Ernie.
Come on,
we're taking some of it for granted.
Got to be on that list. He's got to be on that list.
Ernie's on the list, okay. He's on the list, Ernie.
Thank you very much.
But he's not defense first. He's offense first. The guys that I name are defense first, then offense.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Thank you for putting Anthony Davis on the list.
On the list.
We'll see you later.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. Any team that faces these guys know they're going up against a major challenge. They are undefeated with a sterling record of 9-0.
Kevin, this is really a great team. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to continue to play at this very high level. I mean, that's the makeup of this squad. Good character, tremendous talent, well coached. I mean, they very well could continue to play good basketball.
And no reason to think they won't. You summed it up very well there. From top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. I don't expect them to run into a whole lot of speed bumps.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Pacers. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Screen by Ellis. The feed to Hill. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Smith with it. George picks him up. Irving drives in. Here's Varejao. The rebound by Patterson. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's stolen by Hill. Outside, George. Patterson setting the pick for George. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith dishes to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Varejao. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The drive by Ellis. There's the dish to George. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Moon. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Ellis with it. Guarded now by Irving. Patterson, the screen. Hill has the open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving attacking, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor.
Irving against Hill. Dishes it to Moon. Here's Love. Drilled from 11 feet out. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Hill kicks to George. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. George has got his second bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Love the pass to Varejao. Turner with the steal. Here's George. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Nice work there coming off the screen. That's 7 points for Kevin Love. Ellis outside. They set the pick. Passes to Hill. He dishes it to Turner. Tries from 16. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here's Moon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Varejao, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hill kicks to Ellis. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Just his first attempt. Misses off the left iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Irving kicks to Moon. from outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Hill with it. Guarded now by Irving. Here's George. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Frank Vogel and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris, thanks. And George, here we go. 4 on the clock, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Moon. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Really left alone that time. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
George with no one around. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Moon dishes to Thompson. And it's slammed in by Moon.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now, here is Hill. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Love. Irving against Hill. On the wing, George. Rebound, Love. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Irving. Here's the screen. Feeds to Moon. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now, here is George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Here's Irving. 8-point game. Irving double team. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Screen by Ellis. Hill a screen on Irving. Irving against Hill. Hill sets the screen for Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and that one's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. Looking here at some numbers for Smith, he's one of the standouts over the last month. Right around 13 points a night, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Vasquez comes in for Irvin. The Pacers also changing it up. Scotty's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Moon with it. He's guarded by Hill. Love with a wide open look. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Keefe's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Pacers trail by 10. Hill passes to Scott. In the corner, Stuckey with it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Scott, they get it again. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Moon with the buckets. Moon's got 11 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here is Hill. It's stolen by Vasquez. 3-on-3. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Moon. He's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's the pick. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Pick up by Hill to stop the run. Stuckey can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Moon with the buckets.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Hill dishes to Hill. Indiana moving it around. Stuckey drives inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Vasquez with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Outside jumper. 5 to shoot. Vasquez kicks to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Scott can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Moon. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Stolen by Thompson. Shot is off. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top, up 19. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do. Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know,
Keefe is checked in for Verejao. Smith comes in for McDermott, and it's Q in for Shumpert. Indiana also making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Ellis comes in for Hill, and George Hills subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Moon in at shooting guard. Keefe is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers was a major factor. He had 21 points and an impact by finding his teammates over and over again. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
what's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And it's George finishing it off.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
There's the pick.